Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Spinnortality. Everything seems to be going pretty darned well. The board is pretty happy with us at the moment. We just need to stabilize the Middle East. That is the ongoing mission. Moon missions are progressing very, very nicely indeed. We've got luxury mansions at the moment, which is gaining us a little bit of extra income, but more importantly, it's getting us some class connections, which is very, very nice. We're going to look to upgrade this a whole bunch over the next couple of turns. And yeah, the Middle East is going pretty well. South America is making a bunch of money for us. Hopefully, we're going to be able to just make the whole place a little bit more prosperous over the next couple of turns. So, without further ado, let's check and see what we got going on. Mutant chop shops. Illegal body modification shops have sprung up across the globe. That's our tech crack down on them. Set up our own mutant shops. Ooh. Let's set up our own chop shops. Sure. Founding of a new tech award slash show slash expo. Lose 50 million, gain 50 in efficiency, lose 3 class connections. Why can we not do this? Because we don't have 50 million. Well, that makes sense. I would be willing to pay for it, honestly, but unfortunately, I'm not interested. No effect. I would like to do it, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to. Well, we might be able to scrabble together the money this turn, but I'm very, very doubtful of that. If there's nothing that's already in the works, then not really sure what on earth we can really do. All right, so let me just say I'm not interested, because I'm not interested. I'm not really that bothered about it, to be honest. Let's see if we can do anything. No, we're still launching in the Middle East, launching in South America. We do need to assign some people to some research. We've got all of our smartest people. 6 to 8 turns. No bother. Let's go to the next turn. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful indeed. Suspicious suspicions over cobalt crisis. Many business leaders find it awfully convenient that we just happen to have an alternative cobalt supply ready to go when the old one was attacked. Lose 40% public opinion, but gain 1 authority? I mean, I'd rather lose 5 class connections, I guess. Actually, no, I can afford to lose the public opinion. My public opinion is super, super high, and we're actually investing in job creation in South America as well, so I'm kind of happy to do that, actually. Yeah, sure. Sure, we wreck the global economy. What about it? Not much that I can do about that, I'm afraid. I'm a mutant in politics. Okay, interesting. Augmented, muted. It's the first mutant running for office. You can appreciate the uphill battles ahead of me. I was wondering if you consider contributing to your to your campaign. Absolutely, I am 100% willing to contribute to your campaign. I'm backing this whole mutant shift. Also, I'm also backing the shift in politics in the Middle East. I am changing it slowly but surely. We are getting there. We also need to make the Middle East a heck of a lot more prosperous. South America is being targeted by our prosperity drive at the moment. We're also targeting our public relations strategy in South America at the moment. So lots and lots of stuff to do. I would like to relaunch a product. Anything that's making very little money. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's relaunch Gene Stims. That is the correct way of saying it, of course, because I previously have not been very consistently saying it correctly. Back to basics. Back to basics is not terrible. Talk, don't listen. Talk, don't listen is the best, I think. Let's do that. Okay, so a couple of good products launched, which is quite nice. What are we looking for the next agenda level of aid? 23 authority and 14 class connections. Okay, that's actually quite a few class connections and a little bit of authority. We don't actually have that much authority at this moment in time, but we will, we'll build it up over the next couple of missions. How are we doing for bodies? We need to get you a new body very, very soon. I imagine that we're a couple of turns away. Yeah, we're a couple of turns away from our next new body. So let's assign some workers then, I guess. Oh, yes, these are our new top bods. Okay. We've got all of our creatives doing non-creative stuff. We should probably equip them all to do creative stuff. That is probably the best course of action. Then let's go to the next turn. All right, perfect. A new rival. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Thanks for notifying me. Capital. Whole professional life, we've been looking into the effects of big corporations, money, blah, 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 blah. Capitalism manufactures misery. It's complex, it's better than feudalism, but far from perfect. You're wrong. Capitalism is an opportunity. I'm gonna go for this. I don't want to upset Sam too much, so I'm kind of... I want to see where this storyline goes, if you'd like. So I'm going to throw a few class connections her way, but that's not a problem. Speaking of class connections, now we've got enough material on the moon to launch to build the second tier of the luxury mansions. I also want to spend 75 million to get a few more tons of material up to the moon. I also want to get the shuttle port upgraded as well, because I do want to mine some more asteroids, get some more resources. It's just going to make it a little bit quicker. So let's launch a shuttle and let's get that underway. Perfect. Okay, so is there anything else that I can build? Or anything else that I can build? Anything else that I can start? Anything else that I would like to start in South America? Public user data. Let's relaunch that. That's going to make us a bunch more money. I mean, we've already changed the politics so drastically in South America anyway. I don't understand why you'd want to put the tax rate up. Like, it doesn't make any sense. How are we doing in the media? 66% share in the media? It's quite nice. Also, we are a little bit low when it comes to public opinion. Maybe I'll just take this opportunity to... I don't want to bump it in Europe, because I know for a fact that Europe is going to be one of the countries that we will turn into a... We will turn into a corporate nation very, very soon. So we want to make sure that we're actually shifting all of the attributes to the edge. Therefore, it's more effective, more profitable. Speaking of, actually, we need 15 class connections, 5 cyber connections. And then also we need a little bit more influence. We're at 61 at the moment, so you know, sooner rather than later, we'll just chuck a whole bunch of money into Europe, and we'll just radically increase our influence with the ruling party. Espionage has been a success. That is great, which means that the prosperity of South America is increasing fairly rapidly, actually, which is really, really good. I do want to spend some class connections in order to increase our number of marketing angles that we've got available, because we don't really have that many marketing angles at the moment, although I feel that we're making a fairly, you know, good amount of money at present. Business tracking we can make a bunch of money with. Peace of mind, let's relaunch Peace of Mind. Sure, let's do that. We got a lot of money in the tank at the moment. Mutant running for office. Yes, I do remember you. I gave you a little bit of money recently. Augmented party in Asia. All right. I'll contribute to your campaign. Augmented party gains 0.1% popularity. Perform all of the above actions. Requires 40 media power in Asia. I mean, we can do all of that stuff. I am very, very keen to do that. We've got 3% influence with them already. The augmented party. Nice. Okay, sorry. Who did I need to do this? Oh, it's just media power. I thought it was influence over a specific. But that's fine. Boom. That's great. It's good enough, right? Let's do all of those things. Okay, so what will we lose? We'll lose 5 class connections and 100 million. All right. It's a price. That's fine. So that should, theoretically, mean that we gain a whole bunch of popularity. In fact, I think that means that we're technically more popular now, right? I'll give him a little bit of cash. You know, our influence is now through the roof, which is really, really nice. We are down to 75 million in cash, which is less than ideal, but that is what it is. We got a little bit of extra material available, so that's nice too. I'm going to spend a little bit of extra cash there. launching another moon mission. We got 3 turns until the job creation PR thing is complete. Middle East, we still need to stabilize. That is something that I am aware of. The Middle East needs to be... We need to not spend the media points on the company promotion. We need to move bits and bobs around. All right, well, let's impose order with espionage. 3 turns. There we go. Begin espionage. Pretty simple. I'm fairly certain that that's all we need to do. At least halfway between prosperity and chaos. It's easy enough to do, really. Not too challenging at all. Good. Next turn. Boom. All right. Board approval is high, apparently. Apparently the Middle East has moved up. I don't understand. Mutant uprising. Ooh. Ooh, allowing you to form an augmented government. Holy cow, I did not realize that that was a possibility. Establish themselves as a promised land for mutants. Oh, sorry. Renowned mutant politician Warren Hurst now leads the nation. Immigration is open to all mutants, no matter their origin. They claim to be fighting for a brighter future. Guided by augmentation technology, they've even gone so far as to rename the nation Haven. Help establish them. Help establish themselves. We won't help them, but recognize their legitimacy. Refuse their legitimacy. We need to destabilize the nation. I'm going to help them establish, to be honest. Gains 3 prosperity. Since they have a place to go where they're not ostracized, mutants can leave Orbital Enterprises. Alright, well, I hope that we don't see any reduction in our staff, but that's not a problem. The Augmented Party, we've got a lot of influence over these guys. Now, we are kind of close to being able to make this happen. We need a couple more class connections, but I think that we should probably turn Haven into a corporation. It is going to make it a little bit unstable, but that's okay. I guess it would be maybe an augmented corporation. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but it is what it is. We'll need to donate a couple more times to get them up to the line, but I think that we should be totally fine in making that happen. All right, good. What's our next mission? Usher in a dictatorship. The democracy in Asia might be more useful with outdated restrictions. Transform the nation to a one-party state. We suggest ensuring Augmarty Party command more than 80% popularity while in office, so they'll be in a position to stage a coup. Technically, by transforming it into a corporation. Have their values changed, by the way? Presumably, like, genetics will go all the way down, or it should go all the way down, but I don't really want to turn them into a democracy. I'm kind of happy with the way that it is at the moment. Honestly, I'm kind of going to ditch this mission because I want to change it into a corporation. Well, I don't know. A one-party state, I'm fairly certain, will not be classified as a corporation. Like, it would say corporation if I was allowed to transform it into a corporation, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to do that at this present moment. That might just be, as I say, that's just pure speculation. Pure speculation. So I will do my best. But I think we're just gonna get rid of this. All right, it's fine. Board approval did decrease by a little bit, but that is a price that I'm willing to pay because, of course, we're getting close to the point where we're gonna need to get one of our new dictators a brand new body, which is quite nice. That's cool. I'm interested in the fact that they called the nation Haven. That's very, very cool indeed. Public relations wise, we need 300 million next turn in order to renew our public relations activities. Yeah, that's fine. Task efficiency. Let's do this. Sure. Let's get that relaunched. So that's going to be quite nice. What's on the moon? Okay, I think it's probably time that we get. Could do luxury mansions, but I'm not going to do luxury mansions. I'm going to do this. Stage 2, 8 tons of material to upgrade, but it's going to double our income of materials on the moon. So that's a very wise investment, I suspect. Do we want to launch anything in the Middle East? Probably we do. Gift suggester. Gift suggester doesn't seem like a truly fantastic fit for the Middle East, but that is fine. We'll relaunch World of Treasures. Sure, I'll do that. All right, boom, and then let's go right on over to the next turn. We are gaining public opinion all through this, which is quite nice. Very, very nice indeed. Cool. Time to pick a side. The mutant revolution has begun, and I'm right at the center. My people have been persecuted for too long. My question is, which side are you on? You stood by the mutants in the past, supported us. My aides and I would like to invite you to take a rightful place as a major Haven ally. I accept. The struggle for mutant independence begins in earnest. You're going too far. I accept. I accept this. This is a good thing, I think. The age of augmentation. The mutant crisis will begin. Oh my goodness. The event is upon us. Potato, what we feared have come to pass. We were never sure how the event would manifest, what kind of a disaster it would be, but we knew it was coming, a global catastrophe. It's now clear that this disaster is the mutant uprising. Toying with the human genome has created a crisis that threatens to engulf the human race. All missions are suspended until the event is resolved. Focus your energies on this. We do not care whether the struggle resolves with the mutants victorious or defeated, only ensure that it is resolved so that we can get back to business as usual. Interesting. The mutant crisis has begun. If all nations on Earth fall under the sway of an augmented mutant government, the mutants win. If all augmented parties on the globe are eradicated, the mutant crisis fails and the event is resolved. Mutant riots can occur in any nation that did not pass pro-national mutant laws. They create chaos. Mutant revolutionaries occur in any xenophobic nations. They create chaos. Mutant uprisings can occur in any nation closer to chaos than prosperity. They will establish a pro-mutant government. You can trigger the mutant uprisings from the nation screen. This may be helpful if you want the mutants to succeed. Okay. What does that mean for a very, very xenophobic country like South America, which I really want to ensure continues to be mine? I do not want a mutant uprising. I don't really care about other places, but I just care about the places that I own. Speaking of the places that I own, let's decant this body, and let's decant it into you. So you're going to go from 2120 up to 2138. Perfect. I should have probably checked the age, but it doesn't particularly matter. There's no task that's been assigned at the moment, but I'm really curious to see what happens over the next couple of turns. I'm really not sure what's going to happen, to be honest. Specifically in the Middle East and in South America. I don't really want to overthrow my own countries. I guess that might be a possibility, but I don't really want to do that. No, I don't really want to do that at all. I want to continue. I want to continue being the ruler. Right, so we need to donate a bit more. We need to donate a bit more to get a little bit more influence. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get us up to like 90 influence. And then we need to get our class connections above 15. All right, so that is the next mission. We need to try and get Haven to become a corporation. Hopefully that'll work. I think it will. I think it'll be totally fine. I need to assign some researchers. Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. Everyone research spiometrics. Whatever the heck that is. All right, let's see what the mutant revolution is beginning. Great. Cobalt monopoly is complete. The world gets more than 90% of its cobalt from our mines. Nice. That was a very, very long event chain that's taken, I guess, like 12 episodes at this point. Gain 20% influence over every party in the nation. Every nation not in complete chaos gains 1 prosperity as they recover from the original cobalt crisis. Great. That's beautiful. So lonely right now, sitting at home thinking I'd really love to be doing something with you or to you. Ooh. Relieve the obvious sexual tension. I can't wait. I feel a little bit bad for Sam. I thought me and Sam had something going, but maybe that was just a dream. She doesn't seem to email very often, like once every couple of years, which I must say is not a great way to run a relationship. But that's okay. How much are we mining at the moment? We must be mining... I can't see how much per turn it is. It says that it's that, but I'm pretty sure it should be double that. So it should be 1.2 material per turn. I guess we can probably check, right? We can check. Right, let's throw everyone else into this. Perfect. And let's go to the next turn. Beautiful. All right, still no mutant uprisings yet. still fine. Must be halfway towards chaos, and it's not halfway towards chaos, which is good. It's like we're actually doing pretty well, and our profits are increasing as well. Staging a coup in Europe, we can only assume they will establish a new pro-mutant one-party state. Send our forces to help them. Just stay out of this. Europe gains 1 chaos, 60% chance. What do I care about? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure that I care about this. I'm going to just stay out of this, to be honest. An immediate opportunity. I mean, sure, I'll gain 5% media power in Russia. It's not like it really matters, does it? I feel like it doesn't really matter for the most part. Alright, 2 turns away from getting a corporation established in Haven, or Asia. Social media, political opportunity. Ooh, cyber connections. South Africa using the social media platform we collected. Okay, fine. I don't really care to be honest. Like, both of these things are just negative, really. I don't want the corruption. Gain 5 influence and 4 favor? It's just not worth it. We need to talk. Really enjoyed our friendship, relationship, whatever it is, but I think there's an elephant in the room. I'm a journalist who writes about income inequality, poverty, class problems, the 1%. You're the CEO of an enormous corporation. That just doesn't work. I don't know how you stay friends with you. I don't know how to stay friends with you when your job, your legacy is all about everything I think is wrong with the world. I'm genuinely sorry, but it is. I'm genuinely sorry, but it is. And I don't know what to do. We'll always be friends. I guess you're right. I'm sorry it's come to this. You're right. Orbital Enterprises is a poison. I'm leaving the company. Sam, I won't let you do this. Well, that's a bit nefarious. But that's alright. Okay, next turn. Next turn, we're on to a winner. I can feel it in my bones. Right, equip all the Brainiacs to the sentient profile, and then get the auto shopper. Sure. Get that all organized. And then we'll go to the next turn. Boom, we're up to 15. Cobalt Monopoly pays off. Oh, yeah, the money is rolling in. Gain 20% influence over the ruling party. I'll gain 100 million, thank you very much. That's great. Rival beat us to the punch. I'll lose 20% income globally, and then I want to... Don't have the resources right now. I don't want to do that. Launch a devastating smear campaign. No, not really. I just want to probably quietly buy up their shares. It's going to take a while, but we're going to get there in the end, you know? How are we doing prosperity-wise in South America? Things are doing good. Alright, let's see. Xenophobia. I think, yeah, using xenophobia is probably the best thing that we can probably do in order to get money. What about over here? What do we got going on? Meta Friendship. Can we relaunch Meta Friendship? It's not going to make us that much more money, but I guess it would be kind of nice. Gene Stims. Alright, I'm not really bothered. We're not going to make much money from this area. That's kind of clear. Anyway, the good news is that we can actually transition to a corporation, which we are absolutely going to do, and it shouldn't even take that long. And already, I think Haven is more prosperous than the Middle East. Yeah, it is slightly more prosperous than the Middle East, which is very, very cool indeed. I also think that since we've got such a darned load of money, might as well launch another mission to the moon, which is quite nice. Also, let's grow a new body in the biotank, just because I feel that we can, even though our next death is 2026. It's still going to take 7 turns, so what, that's 3.5 years, which, you know, 6 years away from his death. I just want to constantly keep ahead of the curve, really. Speaking of being ahead of the curve, we need to make sure that we trigger the agenda at some point. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to make authority at this moment in time, as we're waiting for the mutant crisis to finish. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going to happen with the mutant crisis, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. This has been Spinnortality. I'll see you next time. Bye.